30 years after his death, the trial begins today for the murder of rap star Tupac Shakur. Prosecutors say Dwayne "Keefe D" Davis orchestrated the 1996 killing in Las Vegas. Davis has been charged with murder, and so far he has pled not guilty. I want to bring in celebrity attorney Chris Melcher for more on this story. So, Chris, just take us back a little bit. Remind us of how we got here. What happened that night? Why has it taken almost 3 decades to go to trial?
Well, none of the witnesses said they saw anything. So this was a drive-by shooting, one car into another, and everyone that was there said, hey, we didn't see anything. And so that's why it's taken so long. And then finally, we have the defendant, Keefe D., who's given multiple statements implicating himself. And the prosecution decided, well, hey, if he's going to own up to this crime, we're going to prosecute him.
So the prosecution is expected to use his own account of the killing, right? He wrote this book, and the book said, you know, had a bunch of stuff in there, like he was in the car. And now we're hearing, well, he then later sort of told people that the stuff that he wrote in the book was not real. He was just using it to sell books, and it was for entertainment purposes. Explain that. Is that a legal leg to stand on? And how will the prosecution use that?
Well, Vlad, this is a really difficult situation where the defendant is the star witness for the prosecution, leaving then the defendant to say, well, you can't trust what I have to say. I lied in all those statements. I was trying to gain notoriety or make money. So I believe the jury is going to want corroboration or independent evidence establishing that Keefe D was responsible beyond his own words. And I'm waiting to see whether the prosecution has any of that evidence, because we haven't heard about that yet.
So do we know who might be on the prosecutor's witness list? Like, who can they lean on here?
Well, there's like 200 witnesses. The most interesting is Marion Suge Knight. He was the driver of the car that Tupac was in, also shot himself. So he would have been in a position to possibly have seen who was in that vehicle. But he gave a statement afterwards saying that he did not see who was in there. And also he is adamant that he does not want to be involved, and he won't give witness against anyone, even if it was the person who killed his friend. And I got to think if he's hauled into that courtroom, or even if he doesn't appear, it's going to help the defense to sow some reasonable doubt.
I just wonder, from a defense perspective, when you think about their strategy, what is it here?
The strategy is to say, hey, this happened a long time ago. We don't have any direct witnesses. There's no direct evidence to establish the statements. And the defendant made implicated himself to get notoriety. And we need something more to convict someone. It's reasonable doubt.
All right, Chris Melcher, thank you so much.